Announcing the starting lineup for the Manchester Reds. Number 1, Paul Rachuka. Number 6, Wes Brown. Number 7, Keith Gillespie. Number 29, Ben Thornley. Number 5, Ronnie Johnson. Number 12, Russell Bielsmore. Number 3, Lee Marvin. Number 18, Daniel Buck. 9, Dimitar Berbatov. Number 34, Jonathan Drenning. And number 19, Dwight York. Here's the starting lineup for the Liverpool Reds. Number 1, David James. Number 8, Emil Heskey. Number 10, Luis Garcia. Number 11, Vladimir Spitzer. Number 25, David Thompson. Number 7, Jermaine Pennant.
Here it is, the final game of the World Football Legends Battle of the Reds. It is Manchester versus Liverpool. Liverpool have 1 point, Manchester have 3 points. So it is going to be a winner takes all. If it's a draw, Manchester will win, because they have 3 points, having defeated Singapore by 2-0. Joining me in the commentary position again today is John Wilkinson. John, we saw Manchester cruise that last game. Do you think they've got more in the tank, or is it going to be Liverpool because they've had that break? Will they be fresher?
I think Liverpool will be a lot fresher. I mean, looking at the likes of Jermaine Pennant, who's very, very lively, still in half decent shape. It's the boys who are able to move around and create the space and make things happen that are really going to win the game. And I think it's going to be Liverpool who are going to take this, Paul.
It will be Liverpool that will kick off in this first 20-minute half. Be intriguing to see how they go and how they fare. They got off to a fantastic start during this competition after scoring the first goal in 4 minutes, and they will get us going from right to left. Aurelio just keeps things simple. Bab with a bit of space to exploit. Takes it. Nice little layoff there from Heskey. Just couldn't return the favour though.
Good little start from Liverpool, wasn't it? Especially from Phil Babb. Looks lively. They look fresh, Liverpool. Look busy. Good structure in that midfield as well.
Beardsmore slotting in the right back position.
Lovely ball sprayed out wide there.
Yep, Martin on the left-hand side. Gray picking up that injury after scoring the goal. Louis Garcia, who was on fire in that first match, does well to win that one there as well. Gillespie just nips it away from him though. Gillespie, Webber, another player that looked really sharp in the opening game, pulls the trigger.
Yeah, worth a strike. No backlift. David James was lively to it though.
Berbatov.
Liverpool sitting very, very deep, asking Man U to do all the work at the moment.
They're doing it with the ball though. Webber.
Lovely touch
Great
from him.
turn. Berbatov tees it up. York. Back to Berbatov. Beardsmore. Webber. Gillespie. Fires it in. Easily dealt with though from Hutchinson. Greening picks that one off. Berbatov. Greening. Just couldn't get past Kvami. Now the counter-attack's on. Pennant. A little bit of time and space to move into. Heskey makes a run. So does Louis Garcia.
Oh, and that's
Well
a shame
read from Beardsmore.
Yeah. Just read that one. Jermaine should have been able to slip that one through. He had two options, took the right one. Open game this. Good quality as well early doors.
Little flick on, looking for Heskey. Just couldn't lay it off properly. Got there in the end though for McAteer. You're back there to deal with it. Beardsmore just helps it away as well. Martin. Here's Webber. Still Webber. Still Webber. Good defending.
By, yeah, Don Hutchinson just about sticks a long, long leg out. Liverpool's got players forward.
Louis Garcia just tucks it in the channel for Emil Heskey to run onto. Aurelio. Louis Garcia. Phil Babb. Just a little nick off Gillespie there, who tracked all the way back in. Threaded through, Garcia's just offside. Flag went up early.
Good little step from Wes Brown, just stepped up just in time there. And Luis Garcia offside. Good play though, wasn't it, from Liverpool? Really opened Man United up through that midfield area.
Just the passing and the moving.
Yeah, 1 and 2 touch, very difficult to defend against.
Always looking to make an angle. Dwight York. Here's Berbatov. Oh, skips past one. Bearing down on goal. It's Berbatov against David James.
Hits the outside of the post. How many attempts, how many chances does he need? A lot, obviously.
What has he got to do to score, I think is the correct thing to say.
Have a look at this here. Gets past Kwame. Kwame is desperately trying to get him, desperately trying to get something on him. Berbatov, it's just a whisker wide.
Well, they both had high feet there. I think Beardsmore got away with that one. Or maybe not. He's just signalling to the bench. A little bit of a groin there. Greening. York gives that away cheaply. Here's Thompson. Liverpool come again. Garcia trying the little 1-2 there with Jermaine Pennant. Not coming off though. Oh, a slip and a mistake. Nearly proving costly. Well, they couldn't get past two. M's gone just a little bit scrappy at the moment. Jason McAteer not happy. There is going to be a change as well by the looks of things for Liverpool. Dunnan looks as though he's ready to come on.
Yeah, Berbatov's asking to come off as well. He's just signalled to come off.
Blackmore ready to come on as well by the looks of things.
Well, Blackmore for Berbatov. He's not really a game changer.
Heskey wins a corner. I think Nevland is coming on as well.
Substitution for the Manchester Reds. Number 9, Dimitar Berbatov is replaced by number 91, Clayton Blackmore.
Yeah, it's a groin injury as well that we said. So Russell Beardsmore. Could be survival of the fittest, this. Heskey.
Oh, got up really well. Yeah, frustrated there. Feels he should have done better. Good ball in.
Substitution for the Liverpool Reds. Number 25, David Thompson is replaced by number 9, John Burnett.
Confirmation then of that change. Tight and cagey affair, really, this one.
We've not really seen Jermaine Pennant do much until now. He's in the final third now. Great little check inside. He is one of the younger, fresher players, fitter players.
Smith's up. Aurelio. Bab on the overlap. Tries to hang it up at the far post, and while the overlapping centre-back just couldn't find another red shirt. Emil Heskey came from nowhere then to close that one down.
Good turn of pace from Emil. Stealth-like. Yeah, and you're right what you said, Paul. Very cagey affair at the moment. Movement's not great. Two sides just too concerned about getting bodies behind the ball. Even Webber's very, very deep for Man United.
Another substitution for Manchester Reds. Number 12, Russell Henswall was replaced by number 22, Eric Devlin.
Garcia with the layoff. West Brown was there though.
Gives away a corner.
Naka being in the right place at the right time though. Dwight York just telling Nevland and Webber to change places on the pitch. That's what he was doing there. Looking for Bab. It's over him. Came all the way to Aurelio though.
Aurelio shaped to hit that one as well. Oh,
Handball.
that's a definite handball. Clayton Blackmore said, he's so close to me. Yeah, but your hand was away from your body, Clayton.
The new laws, the new rules. Here's a real chance. Pennant to go for goal. Let's see. Let's not see. Blackmore. Nevland just dispossessed by Smeeza there. Offside.
Good line from Man United. Midfield's gone missing for Man U. There's no one getting on the ball, but back line marshalled really well. Ronnie Johnson in particular.
Is that because Berbatov's come off?
Could be. You expect Dwight York though to be running things in that midfield area. He's dropping deep. Webber just ahead of him.
Looking to try and get on with things quickly though. Onside. Thornley grounded by McAteer, who kicks the ball away. He's not happy with that.
We'll have another look at it as he checks inside. Jason McAteer. I mean, we can't hear what he said, but I'm sure it's heavily Scouse laced.
Yeah, we can lip read. So, can United cause a threat or an issue here? Drilled deep, looking for Wes Brown. It's over everybody though.
Yes,
it's behind for a
shocking ball in, absolute shocking ball in. The runs are far too early as well, behind everybody. I think it's fair to say no one's been practicing any set plays.
I think that is very fair to say, John.
Yeah.
Nice little piece of skill on that occasion from Louis Garcia. Louis Garcia fires it in deep. Again, though, it's far too deep for Jermaine Pennant.
Yeah, Jermaine making good inroads on that back post, but poor quality coming in from that right-hand side. It's a shame, really. Good counter-attack from Liverpool.
Just a minute and a half to go till half-time. Smiths are doing well. The only player today that's picked up a yellow card in that opening game.
Dirty, dirty player that he is.
Dunin keeps it simple. Gets it back. Delivers. Not enough bodies in the box, though. I thought it was out all the way. It's been given as a goal kick, so Jermaine Pennant did well to actually keep that one in play initially.
He's just asking where he went out as well. Double drag back from Jermaine.
There's 1 minute of injury time. 1 minute.
1 minute will be added on at the end of this final game's first half. In what's been probably the cagiest game that we've seen.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I'd go along with that. A lot at stake, though. A lot at stake. It's really Liverpool that have to do all the running. They're the ones who've got to take it to Man U. Man U nice and comfortable.
Well played from Webber. Here's York. Well, we get a breakthrough just on the stroke of half-time. Blackmore did well to rescue the situation. Neverland delivers. Blocked away from Hutchinson. Referee's checking his watch. Pennant strolls forwards. And Louis Garcia's pass forward means that will be the end of a very, very cagey first 20 minutes.
Certainly, yeah. Liverpool have got to make more of it. Once they get in that final third, they've got to start stringing some quick passes together. They've got to pass the ball forwards.
So, 0-0. All to play for, particularly for Liverpool in the second half, coming up in a few minutes' time.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we hope you've had a great evening so far at the Battle of Reds 2019. Coming up is another 20 more minutes of thrilling action between the Manchester Reds and the Liverpool Reds. Of course, this event would not have been made possible without the following sponsors: the Liverpool shirt sponsor, AXA Insurance Private Limited; official airlines, Turkish Airlines; Singapore shirt sponsor, Kuon; official wine sponsor, Newport Duty Free; official kit sponsor, Western Corp; official beer, San Miguel Light; official hotel, 4 Point Sheraton Riverview; official partner, iGroup; official broadcaster, Singtel; official beverage, Field Catering; official ball sponsor, Metro; legal advisor, Solitaire LLP; official digital media partner, One Play Sports. Our other key partners are Courts, BQ Bar, and The Exchange. This event is supported by the Singapore Tourism Board, sanctioned by the Football Association of Singapore, and organized by World Football Legends Private Limited. Can we get a round of applause for all the sponsors who made this event possible? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, all 10,000 of you at the National Stadium. Let's get a round of applause for all the sponsors. Thank you.
Second half about to get underway here then at the World Football Legends Battle of the Reds 2019. It's a must-win for Liverpool. Manchester United will win the title or the championship with a draw, so it's all for Liverpool to do this second half. Joining me in the commentary position is John Wilkinson, a former Singapore international. Saw Singapore give a real good account of themselves earlier on, didn't we, John? And both of these two sides, after a cagey first half, which way would you see it go in this second?
Well, Man U looked really comfortable. They really did, and they're the ones who are hanging on to that win. They only need this draw. So at the moment, I would say it's all Man United. Dwight York, who's on the ball now, as long as he can keep stringing passes together in that midfield area, I'm going to go for Manchester United. But you never know. Jermaine Pennant can pop up. Luis Garcia, perhaps.
Here is Garcia. Thought about it from range. Good strong challenge from Blackmore, though. McAteer out wide to Pennant. Does well to get the cross in. Clayton Blackmore, who's come in, did ever so well just to head that one away. Blackmore's got to be the oldest player in this competition, 55 years old. Nevland brings it down, strikes for goal, just wide.
Doesn't get hold of it, does he? What a shame as well. Hurt his knee, jarred his knee striking that. Could have just nicked a bit of cartilage. That's how bad that strike was. All opened up for him though, didn't it? York puts it out to Webb, and then Webb just have a little look up. That's a sclaff ball into him. Kwame goes missing.
Yeah, Webber did all right
Doesn't
there.
find the corner.
Again, it looks as though there's another issue with the ball. That hasn't been great, has it? Yeah, 55 years old. Clayton Graham Blackmore.
Substitution for the Liverpool Reds. Number 12, Fabio Aurelio, is replaced by number 25, David Thompson.
Heskey's onside. It's Heskey. Heskey tees it up nicely and simply for Smisa, who gets the goal. Wow, this game's just come alive.
Yeah, against the run of play. Few Man U players are asking for the offside. Here
See it again.
here.
Actually, it's Dunedin that scored. Heskey does ever so well and puts it on a play for Dunedin.
No wonder Dunedin was so happy about it. Super pleased with that. I'll have a look here.
Well, they all count.
Scoring the first goal for the Liverpool Reds. Number 9, John Dunn.
Is that going to be the decisive goal between these two? Here's Webber. He's trying to fix things. It's still Webber. Nevland. Nevland! David James comfortably down. Here it is again. Just skipping and jinking past everyone, Webber. Nevland, good touch, but just couldn't finish it off. Here come Liverpool again. Dunedin couldn't get the better of Blackmore. Johnson. Blackmore just clears his lines. Greening trying to help that on. Easily picked off though. Pennant. Squares it. Nobody there. Dwight York's the only player that picked it up. There goes Gillespie. Phil Babb defensively spot on there. Got himself between the man and the ball.
Yeah, he got the inside track there, didn't he, Phil Babb? Keith Gillespie versus Phil Babb back in the day. I think my money would have been on Keith Gillespie. So there's going to be a bit of a changeover. Ben Thornley coming off.
Yeah, the Jemba coming on.
It's the first time we're going to see Jemba.
Saw him in the opening game.
Did we? Oh,
Started.
Mustn't have made much an impression on me.
Here's York.
Substitution for the Manchester Reds.
Greening.
Number 29, Ben Thornley is replaced by number 99, Eric.
Tried to fire it into that near post area. Easily dealt with though from Hutchinson. Here's Greening again. Foul. Goal scorer Dunedin upending. Greening then.
Yeah, Green in there with a little bit of skill. Dangerous area for Man United. Make things interesting if they can just get one back here.
Can they deliver the quality though? That's the thing.
Is replaced by number 33, Michael Gray.
Fired in, headed away it was from Thompson. Yet another opportunity to deliver into the box. Far too close to David James there. Another dead ball by the looks of things. McAteer. Manchester United that have to come out more.
Yeah, Jonathan.
That was naughty from Greening. He knew exactly what he was doing there.
Yeah, just got a knee to the small of the back there. We'll have a look at this.
He knew exactly what he was doing. Quick to apologise. Here's Heskey again. Webber.
Good tackle from Phil Babb. Stood his ground really well because he was squared up. Seems a long time ago, wasn't it, that he was turned inside out by Juric before finishing top corner.
Yep, that's right. There's still just a fraction over 10 minutes to play. Who will take the spoils? Louis Garcia doing ever so well there. In McAteer. Heskey with the layoff. Greening does well to turn away from trouble. York. Oh, York and McAteer there having a bit of a go.
Oh, wow.
Well, Jason
McAteer
McAteer there, I think he's unlucky. He's not happy though.
He's certainly not happy. Basically, he was rounded at that point there. Then he tries to make up ground. And he has to work very, very hard to stay with Dwight York. Dwight York uses his body well. And of course, once he feels a contact, he's always going to go down. McAteer sucked in.
Sheringham on. Walsh has come on as well for Liverpool. Flicked away to safety. Important from Dunedin.
Substitution for the Liverpool Reds. Number 10, Luis Garcia, is replaced by Rory Winters.
Greening delivers. Chance. What a chance for that was. He's just lashed at it and got it completely wrong. Hold an opportunity to equalise though.
Number 22, Eric Nevlin, is replaced by number 10, Teddy Sheringham.
Yeah, just stood still, had a lash at it. Gets a little pat to say unlucky. That was just poor skill, basically. Teddy Sheringham's come on, second oldest, behind Clayton Blackmore. I think John Dunn and Clayton Blackmore. Wow, man. Jason McAteer's done really well. Done really well to still be on the pitch there, Jason McAteer.
He's not happy. I'll have a word with him afterwards. He's really not happy. Here's Jemba. He's it away far too cheaply. Jermaine Pennant will just take his time. Durnin. And the big switch to McAteer on this near side. Just works it in the channel. Easily dealt with by Johnson.
McAteer still having a go. Still not happy with the officials, Jason McAteer, talking to the bench.
Sheringham and York just couldn't combine well enough on that occasion. Well read from Johnson. Jemba. Here's Webber. Tried to just square it into the path there to Gray, but it just didn't work for him.
Thompson unable to find Walsh on that far side. Just didn't have enough strength in those hip flexors, did he, Thompson, to get there? Nice little touch from Greening.
Those hip flexes.
Yeah, they're the first things that go, Paul. After your knees, mind.
I thought they were in your ears. Here's York driving at the heart of that defence. York, Sheringham, York, Gillespie headed away from McAteer.
I don't know what Gillespie was looking at there. There was a couple of opportunities for York to shoot. Likewise, Sheringham. And over on that far side, Gillespie, I don't really know what he was looking for. I'm sure he'd like to have that back.
There he is again. Miscontrol on that occasion. Does win it back. Here's Webber. Great. Webber. York. Jemba. Johnson. He's Sheringham. Back to Johnson. 4 minutes left. Will Manchester get the breakthrough? Sheringham. York finds Martin. It's great. Martin. Jemba. Still Jemba deflected and just wide.
Well, he took an age to get the shot off there, Jemba. Almost as if he was looking to offload it. And as it opened up for him, David James was left scrambling through a heavy deflection. Have a look here. Opens up for him, looks around, keeps looking around, doesn't want to take the shot. By the time he does, it takes a deflection off Johnson, I think.
Corner, 3 minutes left now. Comfortable and easy for David James, who launches one out quickly. Jermaine Pennant's in here. He's onside, he's clearly onside. What a miss.
Wow.
He said that he was clipped. He thinks that's a penalty.
He wants the pen. He was just pushed. He was just pushed there just as he goes to strike the ball.
Here we go. Have another look at it.
Terrific ball from Durnin, wasn't it? Really good. Well, he just gets that hand on that shoulder, but I'm afraid that comes as standard.
No nonsense there from Martin. Pennant's still moaning about that opportunity that he was nudged in the back.
Here is that free kick.
into the dying few seconds of the game. He's clipped that over the top for Walshy to chase. Greg could only do that because he's struggling with his hamstring. So there's two youngsters going at it like gazelles. Here's Pennant again. Keeps it this time. Smizak does exactly the same.
How old would Paul Walsh be? Perhaps he's the oldest player here.
I don't think he's older than 55. I don't think he's older than Clayton, if I'm being honest. Walshy, I'll tell you what, he is 57.
Well,
Blimey.
Paul Walsh the oldest, yeah. Thought he would be.
I was talking to him earlier on.
And you didn't notice anything?
No, well, he was wearing glasses. He looked like Where's Wally. He had a pair of Where's Wally glasses. But that was the only difference that I noticed with Walshy, because, I mean, I've known Paul for 20 years.
It's tough. It's tough to get away with a ponytail at 57 as well.
No, he hasn't got one.
Not anymore.
No. He did when he was younger. Easily picked off from Gray. 10 seconds remain. 2 minutes will be added on. So,
2 minutes for stoppage time.
Manchester have 2 minutes to score a goal. Here's Webber. He's been a thorn all night. It comes and falls nicely for him. Tried to square it to York. Babb wins the foul. Well, I think Liverpool will do all that they can just to make sure that they see this across the line. Doesn't matter whether it's the Premier League, it doesn't matter whether it's the FA Cup, any competition, even a Masters event. Liverpool-Manchester game is always big, and it's always nice to get one over on your rival.
Oh yeah, bragging rights. The fans as well.
Game management. Trigger. Jason McAteer, ultimate professional. Just wasting a few more seconds there. Be back to 10 yards. Well, the cross came in. Chubka does ever so well to get it and bowl out quickly. So, chance for one last counter-attack. This is do or die for Manchester. Johnson to York. Sheringham. Sheringham out wide. Wes Brown, who stayed forwards, easily dealt with by Kwame. The referee looks at his watch and blows the whistle. And it'll be Liverpool that will be crowned the Battle of the Reds champions of 2019. A 1-0 victory courtesy of Durnin with 24 minutes on the clock. They did just enough to take the title.
Yeah, they needed that. They needed that goal, that solitary goal, just to take this one. Manchester United played their part really well, made a really good fist of it, and we were treated to some fantastic action.
It's Liverpool that will be crowned champions of the Battle of the Reds.
Let's give a big hand to the Manchester Reds as well. Come on, everybody. National Stadium. We want to say a big thank you to all the fans of the Singapore Reds, the Manchester Reds and the Liverpool Reds. Thank you very much for making Battle of Reds 2019 a tremendous success. And we'll see you next year. We need all the Liverpool players, all the legends over here.
To win here at the National Stadium?
Yeah, it was good. You know, it's good to win any game, especially against your arch rivals, Manchester United. So it was nice. We had a tough game against Singapore Reds, 2-2, but managed to get the job done in the second game, 1-0.
How important was the break in between?
Yeah, it's very important. You know, with the heat, the humidity, it never gets easy. Even though I've done a year here before, so yeah, the break was much needed.
I know you're waiting just to go, but one more word. Always nice to play against Manchester United, as you say. How great does it feel to win against them?
It's amazing. I can't remember if I won in my career, but you know, today just feels just as good.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay, let's hear it for the Liverpool Reds. Number 1, Dimitri James. Number 8, Namil Heskey.
So the presentation almost set to be given for the Battle of the Reds 2019 in Singapore, presented by World Football Legends. Here comes the trophy and the handshakes. And it's Liverpool that are the champions. They drew 2-2 with Singapore in their opening game, and they defeated Manchester United 1-0 in the final game. That means it's Liverpool that take the bragging rights for the Battle of the Reds 2019.